Hi, I'm Joey, and I really want to talk about how to close a sale. I've gotten this question via email, and I want to really address it directly, to kind of get people to understand why people don't buy, and how to systematically overcome it. Now I've mentioned before that there's 5 reasons customers won't buy. I call it Mount Nut, as an acronym that stands for no money, no time, no need, no urgency, or trust. Let me say it again, no money, no need, no urgency, no trust. But when you're talking to a customer, it's a model I want you to have in your head. They're resistant to buying your product, so when you're first talking to them, the resistance is high. They don't want to be sold right there, so there is some resistance there that we need to address. Our job is to lower the resistance over time, whatever that presentation time is, and somewhere, there's this magical line where you cross over. They go, alright, you've convinced me, it's now the time to buy. Now let's look at the 5 reasons people don't buy. First one is money. Now there's a small percentage of people who literally don't have the money to buy, but do believe me, they're a small percentage, and the majority of people who have the money are willing to spend it if you can show them the value of what you're offering. So money isn't really an excuse, it really isn't. Some people say they don't have any time. Well, guess what? I don't buy that one either, because if I can show you how to save money, you will make the time to save that money. If I could show you how to make more money, you will take time to learn how to make more money. So you know time is not really an issue if you can prove the value. So if money is not the issue, time is not the issue, maybe it's need. It's interesting that some people know they need something, some people don't. There's something called a trigger event, something that happens and you realize you need to do something. So maybe the customer has a need, that's one kind of person, but then there's people who don't know they need something, so our job is to make them aware that they need it. So we first have to ask ourselves, does the client know that they need this product? Some clients will say no, some will say yes. If they say yes, great. If they say no, then our job first is to demonstrate why they need the product. Now here's the kicker, just because they need it doesn't mean they'll buy it. So what? We just have to move to the next phase. Now that we know that they need it, is it actually urgent? We've all been in this situation. You know I need that, but yeah, do I really need to get it now? In other words, is it really urgent? So then our job now is, if it's not about the money, it's not about the time, they know they need it, then our job really is to create a sense of urgency, why they should do it, when, right now. So what we have to do is show them, and again, depending on your product or service, you have to show them why they need to take action now. In other words, if they don't take action right now, they're going to lose money. If they don't take action right now, they're not going to make as much money. If they don't take action right now, they're gonna miss out on a great opportunity. You have to learn to position it in such a way that the customer feels a sense of urgency right now. Again, in the past and in my other videos I talk about selling the gain and selling the pain. You can sell the gain, which is the features and benefits, but it's always good to also sell the pain of not making the decision. Okay, so again we need to create that sense of urgency. Last but not least, you got them to acknowledge that they need it. You moved over to a sense of urgency. The last part is not, I know I need it, it's urgent, I have to take action. The last part is trust. Do I trust you and the product or service you're offering to solve my problem? Can that really help me? So the last part is all about trust. So keep this in mind. I want this to be your little macro sales model. When you're talking to a customer, ask yourself, is it money, time, need, urgency, or trust? So if they don't buy, I want you to start analyzing why they're not buying. Is it really about the money? Is it really about the time? Maybe I didn't create the need first, or maybe even if I did create the need to be there, my story isn't compelling enough to create that sense of urgency. Or maybe you did create the need, maybe you show them it was urgent, but you know what, they didn't trust you. So then you have to ask, how do I develop more credibility? How do I gain their trust? As you begin looking at these 5 pieces of your sales presentation, you will begin to get a better idea of how to position your product and how to walk through these phases. These 5 phases of not buying. If you do it effectively, if you know how to reduce their resistance by showing them that they need it, to show them that it's urgent, and last but not least that you're trustworthy, you will hit that famous buy level, when your customers start saying yes. Again, my name is Joey and thank you for watching. We really do appreciate you taking the time to understand this key sales concept, so good luck and we all hope to see you again soon for another lesson. So long and bye for now.